Hello, welcome back. It's Armabricks, and today I'm reviewing the rubricable model. It is the 3-in-1 castle, but it is a modification. It is combined two sets into the one. So instructions are from rubricable. These are not my own. And I decided that I would like to have a castle in my collection, but the original one is really too small, so that is good that someone out of the fans decided to build the one from two sets. Of course, there are one from three sets, but the problem with that is that you cannot simply see what are in each inside part of the castle. It is joined and there's no possibility to open. So by building this one, you have the original ability to open the castle and play with that. So in my opinion, that is really cool. So in this review, let's go and check each of the parts and see what I did like and what I disliked in that and what's the overall feeling of that. So before we go into the details, let's see how many parts left out of two sets after building this bigger castle. So here it is. I wouldn't say that it is a much details that are left. I would consider that it is about 200 or maybe up to 300, not more. So let's say about 200 parts left. And first of all, we do have three separate buildings. One is the gatehouse, then the blacksmith, and the tower. So let's take a look at the gatehouse. So we do have the original motifs here. So two towers, the gates here, which could be brought down, and we do have ability to close the gates here. So basically it represents similar things that had the original set, with some flags, with fires, just it is a bit bigger. So on the right side we do have some mushrooms and the tree, and if we look at the left side, small window here, and we got an inside. Inside is pretty similar to original, not so many details. There are some bins, there are one chest added here, and there's an altar and the mechanism for the gates. So not much on the gatehouse, but still it's a good looking entrance to the castle. So next in line is the blacksmith. So here we do have armors, we do have these stairs to this second floor, which is really great because if you do not have any stairs, it will be like the ones that are usually coming from the Lego sets, where you need to imagine that there should be stairs. So it is really good that we do have stairs. And once you get it up here, there are some doors to this room, which is probably for the knight or king, with fireplace and with a huge chair with some drinks on the right side. So maybe definitely for serious knight or the king. And in the lower part we do have that blacksmith, which is powered by the water wheel, and we do have all the knight instruments made here. So we do have the fire pit here as well, and the armors that are ready to be used by other knights. Here on this side we do have some pets, so chicken and the cock, and you can train your shooting skills here. If we go to the upper part of the building, so although it looks that there is some place for minifigures to climb up to this tower, but unfortunately it isn't, because we do not have any stairs to go in the tower. So unfortunately, if you would like to get your minifigure there, then you will need to use rope to get there, or just imagine that there are some stairs. But overall, I think this tower is needed and it is in place for, let's say, for defense, or just checking if the enemies are not arriving. Also, we do have a chimney that is coming from the fireplace. So all in all that looks quite good, and this easily attaches to the main gatehouse by doing small click here. Yep, it's there. So as you can see, the castle now is bigger. Yep. So by looking here, you see that, yeah, it's plenty of space for minifigures to interact. So that is really cool. Let's take a look at the third building, which is the tallest one. Here it is. So it is the tower. It is the corner build. It has a well with mushrooms. Here the frog. And if we look from the inside, I think I need to fix that part of the build a bit. So yeah, so let's take a look at the ground floor. So there is a prison for prisoners to be placed here. Maybe some skeletons could be put there, because maybe those prisoners died here. We do have some water supplies, the bakery, or the marketplace where you can shop for some things. And it is an entrance to the tower. What I do not like is that you already see that some parts are just falling off. Is the problem that you cannot easily access this area. As you can see, some parts are just getting down, and I do not like this part, so I will need to think how to improve it. As you can see, these clips are too strong to get those doors easily. So in my opinion, I will need to work something with it to make it more reliable. Maybe just leave one clip here, but I will see, because yeah, this is what comes out of it when you try to open. And of course you will want to open it because it is a tower that you want to access. So yeah, so small negative thing, but with the parts that we do have here, I think that could be easily fixed. So here what we do have, again, no stairs to the upper floor, but the upper parts are quite interesting. Here we do have a small dragon, something like here, hidden here, trapped under this prison in the tower. And we do have another apartment here with some books and something that can be used here. I do not know what the purpose is here, but of course maybe for looking at enemies, or just doing some researches. Anyhow, this is for that purpose. Yeah, we do have a flag again here, and the tower itself that could hold 1 or 2 minifigures as a defense or anything else. Just again, you need to use rope or imaginary stairs in order to get there. One thing that I really liked about this is the way that you can escape the prison here. So although you are in prison, there is a secret doors that can lead to escaping it. So there are 2 ways of using it: by escaping and by entering the castle for enemies. So if you playing with a castle and you want to get in without being noticed, maybe it is worth to use this entrance for that purpose. So that is very good. So yeah, let's leave these doors aside now. I will fix that and modify it a bit later and try to add it to the main castle here. So it connects really easily, no pressure is needed, just few clicks and it is there. And let's look at it. Yup, as you can see, it is pretty big and it is looking really good. If we will turn that from the back, even the back looks good. It is much bigger build than original Lego set. I could not imagine that this is an alternative build, like a mod for the original set, which consists of 2 sets. In my opinion, it should have been the original set that way. Yeah, of course it would not cost like 100 euros like it is now, but still I would pay 200 euros for this castle. At the end I did that and I used the instructions from a fan who did this amazing job. But I think, yeah, for us adult fans, I think this is the way to go. So I really like this castle build. In my opinion, it is great. I do like the size, I do like the playability. I like those hidden details that are here in the castle. There are a few things that I showed that I kind of do not like, but yeah, it's the matter of time and the parts that you have to fix those. And besides the castle, what is really great, that you are getting a bonus build. So these 2 guys and my favorite one, catapult. So what is good here is actually it is working catapult. You put it right here and when you release it, it throws something quite far. So it is really good thing for the castle as a defense mechanism. So yeah, this small build is really great. So all in all, you can see that you get big castle out of 2 sets and some additional things that is also interesting to play with and can be a part of the castle theme as well. And you do have some parts that are left. So basically that is cool build. I've really enjoyed building it. It is quite easy to build. You do not need to put all the parts on the table, like 3000 parts on the table. It is enough to get first bags combined with seconds and then going up to the last bag, and you will be done with this build. So overall I took like 3 or 4 maybe hours, well, let's say 4 hours to build that, but definitely it was fun build. It was interesting, and next plans are where to fit it in my collection because I do have other medieval buildings that I would like to combine together. So maybe a small village will be there, but yeah, it will be in next video. So I hope you like this one. So I highly recommend to build this castle instead of original one, and I believe that this is also better than the one that you can build from the 3 sets due to playability features in this one. Another one looks really good, but it is a display model. So if you are willing to have it on display only, so yeah, you can go with the 3 sets into one castle, and if you are willing to use some playability, then this one is for sure the one for you. So yeah, just the size of it, it's pretty cool, it's pretty big. So yeah. So again, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and if you are watching and you haven't been subscribed to my channel, please do that, because most of you that are watching are not yet subscribed. So I would really appreciate if you could press that subscribe button. It will let me know that you are interested in the stuff that I'm doing and you are waiting for the next video to pop up. So, Ken, thank you and see you next time.